Hello my loves, my little Zeeky babes, my little Zeeklings. How are we? I'm back. I know I'm so irregular with these uploads, but you know. I recently finished a painting that I started at the beginning of the year called Aisha and Friends. And I started it, I don't know, I was really inspired to create the original painting back in January. And then things just got in the way and I wasn't able to finish it. I really liked the bug creature, and that character later on became the protagonist of the animation that I made earlier in the year. And I don't know, I didn't get around to finishing it, but it came out really different to how I originally intended, but a lot better. It has two creatures that I never would have created back in January, so I had to go through the whole process of making other creatures and then come back to it. So I created one little elephant seahorse inspired creature, and I really love the way it came out. And when I painted it, it came out so quickly as well, like the little yellow elephant. I don't know why, sometimes I can crack out paintings really quickly and then sometimes I can't. So this leads me into this piece. I wanted to paint a scene with these elephants because I just really love the original one, but the flow of the Aisha and Friends piece came together so quickly. And then once you've got a good flow and you're like, as soon as you finish a piece, especially one that you're really proud of, you're it's like a high and you want to go to the next one as soon as possible. So I started this piece and I know I wanted to do a variation of the other elephant, these mythical elephants in the clouds with a rainbow, something really happy and kind of cliche with a sunset. For some reason it was just not coming together as smoothly as I wanted. It was like I kind of lost inspiration for it halfway through, but as soon as I lose inspo for a piece halfway through, I kind of just force myself to paint it throughout, and it becomes a little bit laborious, and I was just really, I don't know, it was just not flowing right. I couldn't get into it. There was something kind of boring about it for me, and maybe because it did have a really cliche background and it just felt really done, and I just couldn't figure out why I wasn't into it. I mean, I like it in the end, but I don't think I'm gonna even pop it up on my website. I just think I can do better. I think that's the conclusion that I came to in the end. I started this year wanting to really grow as an artist and study up and really do proper scenes with really complicated characters and lots of different angles and lighting, and this one just felt like it wasn't challenging my skills, although it is the very first piece that is in an environment. So I guess after a while I just kind of thought of it as a study, studying and creating these characters, and I think it's better to finish a piece and get the idea out there so you can tackle it and then it's just done in your mind, you know? I really wanted to consider the sunset lighting in the piece, and I wanted the elephants to have a really strong glow about them. I went through a lot of phases with the face on the blue elephant, although it was really cute, and I did like the way the lighting hit the face and curvature of the creature. It just didn't really feel very me. It felt too cutesy and there was nothing weird about it. So I had to go back to the drawing board and change up the face, and I wanted it to be a little bit more moth-like, somewhere between a blue moth and a butterfly, something a little bit stranger. Painting this piece, I couldn't help but think it really reminded me of the Pegasus scene in Fantasia, or what are those half humans, centaurs, the centaur scene as well in Fantasia. You know, when you collect dolls, it's the same feeling when a new character on Sailor Moon came out, and it was just so exciting because it's oh my god, it's a new color. I just love the idea of having lots of characters with different variations. Is something, I don't know why I like it so much. Maybe the familiarity, but it's the same but different. I think that comforts a lot of humans, so maybe it's the same with me, and it's something I definitely want to explore a lot more. That's why I wanted to create another alien elephant. I think because elephants are so stocky and cute and round, the other one worked because it did spread out and it had a lot more softness, and it felt lighter, and it spread out a little bit more in its wings, whereas these two are very chunky. I wanted the composition of the piece to be influenced by the circular shape of the canvas, so that's why I like the elephants kind of like feed into this almost circular balance between the two of them, and that's why the rainbow curves like that. So I think another reason I changed the face of the blue character was because I wanted one of them to feel a little bit more mischievous and cheeky. I wanted the blue one to have like more of a naughty personality, and right, it's just a little bit too playful. It's like too cute and too nice, you know? I needed some weirdness. That's what like Zeke is all about. I like originality and weirdness and something fresh. With the green elephant, I'm not sure I liked the way it turned out because I feel like I added a little bit too much darkness. I'm trying to not darken up my pieces anymore because I prefer pastel colors, and whenever I see more pastel soft paintings, they really inspire me a lot more, but at the same time it's really hard to get that sort of depth that I really use in my work without a really strong contrast between the colors. So I'm trying to find a new balance between that, but I think I need to really lay back on the darker colors a little bit more because I love the way the pastel colors came out, and I think it's a little bit different from my other work, which I liked. Anyway, as much as I'm not obsessed and I don't think this is my best piece, it's all like a learning experience. So I'm still really happy that I stuck it out and finished it, and do a couple more pieces with an environment in it. I think I need to study up environments a lot more, and I honestly think I can just do better. I know you guys have seen other work of mine, and I'm just really trying to get to this like new level of skill and concept with my work, and every single piece that isn't like my greatest work feels like a little bit of a failure. I know I shouldn't feel like that, but it kind of does. Like I said, I'm probably not going to put this on my website, but I'm still happy to put it out there and discuss like why I don't think this piece worked. And I think it's really important to be critiquing your own work and reevaluating and reflecting on your skills, but not being too harsh. So I'm trying to learn that. But anyway, I hope you guys liked these little elephants. If you'd like to follow me on other social medias in between all the YouTube videos, you can follow me on Zeke's Lunchbox on Instagram and on Facebook. I post a lot more regularly on there, so if I'm not keeping up or, you know, putting this work out there enough, you can always have a look at my work throughout the week. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!